Okay, so I recorded a video, and not only have two of my videos corrupted, but man, I recorded a good 30 minutes. It was a good one. Oh god, so frustrating. They say technology's good, technology's great. Like this day couldn't get any more stupid. First it was the load orders. It was working fine. Then it wasn't working. Then I actually fix it, make another video of what it could be, how it could work, and that's not working. It's just, oh my god. So, I'm gonna do a video. It's gonna be a short one. I think I'll just do a small one. Man, that's frustrating. These are heading pretty far. I guess I could go to Harv. Harv isn't that bad. Alright. So I did the air brakes test, like how it was and all this stuff. And that's so, I'm so pissed, so disappointed at the same time. All that hard work gone. Alright, so we're gonna go. I'll do the air brakes test again, and I'll go explain it what I was doing before. I'm hoping this records. I'm hoping this records. Because if this doesn't record, I fucking give up. I fucking give up. And I don't know if I'll make videos tomorrow. That's how much I'm like so sick and tired of this crap. But frustrating. It's definitely frustrating. Because I'm like, okay, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. And then I'm looking for the video and I can't find the video. I'm like, where the fuck is the video? Nowhere to be found. Okay, well, so we're done with. Can't fix that. So now we'll go and do this video. And I'm hoping it works. Get in the left lane here. Slow my speed a bit. And yeah, I'll go through the air brakes. It'll be a quicker video. Maybe not. Who knows? All depends. All depends. But yeah. Yep, that's my night. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, just gonna be driving here. Got my water, got my cigarettes, got my air freshener, because he was probably smelling like crap in here. Got my bag in case I want to go hiking. This light is long. Wow, that traffic is piling up behind us. There we go. Get going. And yeah, we'll pick up this shipment. I forget what the shipment is. Paint. That's what we're picking up. We're gonna pick up some paint. Take it down. I think it's called Harv. I don't know why I call it Harv, but that's how I spell it out too. Alright, let's stop at the stop sign. Make a wide turn. Let's now turn left. Alright, let me move up a bit so I can see. We're good. No one is coming. Go through the train tracks. And we'll turn left into Siva, I guess they call it Siva. Alright. Let us in. We got a job to do. Alright, let's see. It's gotta be still here. Yeah. Expires in an hour. So I got here just in time. And it's that one right there. Let's put our four ways on. Here we go. Ooh, too wide of a turn, not picking up that one, so there we go. Okay. So how the air brakes test works. So you would push in the park control valve and your trailer, and then you're gonna press on the brake, keep tapping. It take longer, and the air warning lights will come on. 60 psi or greater for both tanks, and then your park control valve and trailer park valve will pop out at 20 to 45 psi. Now, you would also, before you did any of that, you would put on, you make sure you're on level ground and chalk your wheels. Also, I'm not going to really do the trailer because you have to unhook the trailer and re-hook them back up. So we'll just focus on this park control valve here. So then what you would do is you rev the engine to 1200 RPM, and then you get your timer ready. So first tank, 50 psi, you start your timer. Your air warning light should come off at 60 psi or greater. Second tank, you stop the timer at 90 psi, and it has to be done under 3 minutes or it fails. And then you would keep revving for 1200 RPM, and you would wait for the cutout, which is between 120 and 135 psi, and then it would purge and it would, and it stops, it cuts out. And then you would push your park control valve in and push once or twice hard on the brake pedal, steady pressure, like hard pushes. And now some trucks are 1, some are 2. Every truck is different. It's just like looking under a hood, every truck is different. And then you would and then you want to wait for the cut in. So once they've stabilized, you rev it back to 1200 RPM, and as soon as the needles start moving, you know that it has cut in. And then you wait till the cutout between 120. Now the cut in usually is 20 to 25 psi less than cutout. So then you rev it to 1200 RPM, and you wait for the cutout again. So you already know the governance cutting in and cutting out. Then you're going to turn off your engine, put it into run, and then you hold the brake and you wait till the needles stabilize, and then you get your timer again, and then you have to hold the brake for 2 minutes. Now with a trailer, you would hold the brake for 2 minutes. You can't lose more than 4 psi in the tractor and 2 psi in the trailer for 2 minutes. And then once you pass the 2 minutes, if you get out to unchuck the wheels, but you would pull the park control valve in your trailer. Always pull that, because it's a major fucking fine in some areas. Alberta, it's a fine of like, I think $500. So it's a major thing. And then you go unchuck your wheels, and then you do your rolling stop. So you would go move it, then brake, and you'd say, our brakes work, let's fucking go. And as we're gonna do, we're gonna go. Alright. Let's head out of here. But that's basically it. Circle check is also like you do the circle check, you know, some guys are super fast. You know, sometimes it takes longer for others. And there we go. It's the more you do it, the more better you get at it. It takes a long time. You know, when I first learned it, I was like, oh my god, how much shit do I have to know? I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna know this. There's too much to remember. And then, you know, eventually you just pick up on it. The more, every time you do like truck training, you pick up on it, you know. So, you know, it just takes a lot of practice. There's a lot to remember, but eventually once you know it, and you'll never forget it. Air brake test is probably the easier one if you're doing it for a road test. Checking everything, so you know, you gotta, some examiners, depending on where you are, want you to name everything. It's like, you're not a fucking mechanic, you're a driver. And I understand, like, saying like, oh yeah, I'm checking all my filters are secure, my wires are secure, but it's like, some of them want you to name like the water pump or, you know, everything, but you gotta make sure your compressor's good. Like, you gotta name that stuff, windshield washer fluid, you know, you gotta make sure all your lights work, all that fun stuff. It's not too bad. But every truck is different, so if you're used to, like, let's say you did your truck training on, let's say, like I did, a Kenworth. And then let's say you go to a workplace and they have Peterbilts or Freightliner. The underhood's gonna be different. But if you know the concept of it, you're probably gonna figure it out real quick. You learn the basics, that's what it is. You learn the basics. Holy fucking shit. You dumbass. You dumbass. How do I get fined for that? The guy cut me off. Surprised he ended up like that by an accident. Imagine, oh god. Of course I get a crash violation. Of course. Even though he cut me off. I should have braked. I'm not gonna lie. But I guess lag time kicks in. Again, that's the thing with trucks. People will say, oh, why couldn't the truck stop in time? And my answer is, because it's hard to, there's a bunch of weight. When you have a bunch of weight, it's hard. Our brakes are effective, but this dumbass. Look at this dumbass. Look at he's driving. I'm surprised the boat can still be used. I'm surprised the boat didn't go flying off. I forgot what I was saying. Of course. I really hope this video doesn't corrupt, because I swear, this video corrupts. I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. God, he's so annoying. Let's see, what does this guy look like? Oh yeah, look at this. He got his teal shirt on. He's feeling teal today. Cutting off truckers with his boat. It's not even a cool boat. It's like one of those. I guess it's a speedboat. It's kind of cool, but it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Crash violation. My ass. Yeah, so I think it was explaining how trucks are different. So yeah, trucks are different. Eventually you figure it out over time. Now most trucks are automatic these days. Some jobs you'll have manual, and if you're ever doing the test in manual, you'll want to double clutch because they're more forgiving if you grind gears. If you grind gears, they're more forgiving. Alright, I'm going to stop up here. I'll continue to the next video next time. Because it's kind of late and I'm kind of tired. So, I'm just hoping. Real thing is, I'm hoping this works. Good old big ass truck stop. I don't need gas. I'll just drive through here like a Jeep boss. Turn over here. And I'll just back this up. There we go. It says it's been recording, so I'm hoping that's true. What the fuck? How did you put the right password in? Alright. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.